Good morning from Mexico City. It's still difficult for me not to say New York City. It's funny, I had to start this twice. Okay, so good morning from Mexico City. I was thinking this morning about a newish friend of mine with whom I got together just days before I left New York. We met up at MoMA after many months of not seeing each other or even having quality conversation. We had so much to catch up on. One of the things that she shared with me was that she was tired of struggling with trying to figure out what's next in her life. About a year ago, she came to the end of what I believe was a 4-year, all consuming, important project in her life. And I'd say over the past year, her radar has been on high alert, on the lookout for what's next. She was sharing with me that she finally came to the realization that it was time to lay her sword down, to take off her backpack, to leave herself alone. I'm not sure why it's so difficult for us to do that, but it is. We somehow think we need to be on high alert so we don't miss what's next. And it's funny because this friend told me she had recently been to a retreat at Kripalu with the ever wise Elizabeth Gilbert. And you know, when you hear a phrase and you have to stop and write it down, it just really grabs you. I don't remember the exact context, but it went something like this: You will be advised. I do believe it was in this context to let yourself be, because life will advise you. You will be advised. The great David White talks about leaving ourselves alone. I wrote it all over the place. Leave yourself alone. That was for me kind of like my friend when she heard, you will be advised. I believe David White was talking about rest and why we have such difficulty letting ourselves rest. In the case of my friend, I'm not really talking about rest, but this idea that we need to be on high alert or we have some fear of letting our guard down, I'd say that's a close cousin to rest and letting yourself be. I feel pretty confident that someone out there needs to hear that today. Let yourself be. Put down your sword. It all comes down to relax. Trust and allow that things will come to you. You will be advised. That's all for now. Until next time, from my heart to yours.